IGUALES.
Holger, a pleasure to have you here on the podcast. First of all, what do you think about the set, table, neon things and whatever? Some people think it's actually like a gaming room or something, but it's actually like a podcast. So I get people get mixed into it, but it looks like a gaming room in a set, you know?
Yeah, it does for sure. It's very nice. It's a cool setup, man. And we have the tennis racket doing backgrounds and players here. I don't know. Am I here? Maybe.
I have to look into it. Probably.
Okay, we'll see later. But it's cool. I like the ideas. It's great. It's great to be here.
First of all, Holger, I saw you on an Instagram story yesterday. You were going out for dinner, and I got to tell you, what was it like? Where was it, and what was it, the dinner? Do you remember?
Yeah, I do remember. Actually, the picture was from the day before, but yesterday we ate at a sushi place at the hotel. It was unbelievable. One of my guys in the team had a birthday, so we were celebrating that and having a nice dinner, enjoying a cool moment.
Is there any places you would like to go in Madrid? Hopefully you go throughout the 2 weeks. I'm praying for it because I really like your play style.
Thank you.
But is there any places you want to go in Madrid? I don't know, Santiago Bernabeu or maybe some museums and stuff?
Yeah. Well, actually, my birthday is on Saturday, and I know Real Madrid is playing on Saturday at home, so I would love to go to that game and support them. And I really enjoy to go to these kind of events. It's cool to see that, something different and other sports as well. I admire that a lot. And I walked a little bit around the city. I think it's super cool, and it's a nice vibe.
Yeah, I guess the weather is nice as well right now nowadays. Are you any Super League Denmark fan? Maybe, I don't know, Real Madrid fan as well, or?
On Saturday, I'm a Real Madrid fan. So actually, it's funny. I was always a Real Madrid fan, but now, then I stopped watching football a little bit and watch more only the Danish team. But a good football match like Real Madrid against Man City soon, it's cool. I want to watch that kind of match. So I like to watch the big matches.
Yeah, I guess you do. I was gonna talk about you about social media and stuff because I really like that you're actually so active on Twitter. I see you just replying to people, and I don't know, maybe sometimes people don't get that you are just you have energy on the court, and I guess old school fans don't appreciate it as much as you some tennis players showing emotion on the court. Are you gonna be on Twitter as active? Because I really like how you reply to people and stuff.
Yeah, I think obviously as a tennis player you have a lot of spare time, so if I can take the time to answer some of my fans and stuff, I would do it because the fans mean so much to me. You go on the practice court here, there are so many people supporting you, and without them, you don't have the same feeling. So I kind of want to, show back that I really admire them. So that's one thing, and then the other question, I just love tennis. That's why. I really love the sport and I care about the sport, and that's it.
Oh man, I hope you keep being as active as you are. And I saw in an interview you talking about rules of tennis and how what we're doing here, talking not only about tennis but about other stuff as well, is to try to keep the new kind of 10, 11, 12 years coming into tennis, because there's just a lot of entertainment now in general. And I saw you talking about rules and stuff. I thought it was pretty interesting, and I saw you talking about how the next gen finals were some kind of a different vibe of a tournament. Is there any kind of changes you would do, you would say some rule set or?
Yeah, for sure. I think tennis can change a little bit. I love everything that's going on right now, but I think as I said, I've been to a couple of basketball matches, football matches, and it's more lively, which is more fun for the players. And I think some tennis places are super lively, which is super fun. But again, I was watching a basket match in Miami, and there's music while they're playing, they're walking around during the play. And if you watch a tennis match and there's, I don't know, just a phone calling, people are stop, and what's happening. So I think tennis can be more loose in a way. And I think it would suit the sport well because it is a strong sport. We have strong players, strong personalities, and they can take it. They can take some music in the crowd or whatever. So I think, to get some more, energy.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that there are a lot of interesting characters in tennis, and I would love to just in kind of the rule book to be able to be more flexible so players can be like more, I don't know, more themselves at the court, maybe. But yeah, talking about the few weeks, last 15 days for you. I mean, 2 titles, almost. But
You say to that.
but yeah, like Munich, how was it? Because like you've been just back-to-back champion over there. This is like the altitude. This is the court. This is the people. What is it about Munich or Germany?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a special place for me as I won my first title there, and now coming back to defend it means a lot. It's always difficult, you have pressure before the tournaments and stuff, but again, you come back to a place where you have good memories, and this means a lot, and you know the conditions, you like the conditions, so everything is obviously suiting the game of mine very well. And that doesn't make it easy for sure, because as we saw in the final, it was a lot of hard work. And yeah, I mean, I just enjoy it. Like, the people are extremely kind and nice, and the tournament is cool. There's, I think, 4250, one of the best out there, because the food area, everything, locker rooms is big, and it's just a great tournament.
And I saw you when you actually won the tournament. Did they give you like some kind of traditional shirts or something? Because I saw you with some shirts, and I was like, I want to buy them. Like, they look so good, and especially now with the weather and stuff.
Yeah, it's called Lederhosen, and it's a German short that they use for some festival, I think, and they party in this, and it's very famous there. And I had my first one last year, and now my second one, so it was cool. But they're not so comfortable to wear. But
oh no,
I mean, if they look cool, I'm happy.
The thing is, like, sometimes with outfits, you don't care about if they're like comfy or not. Like, just gotta throw the outfit, and I think I'm gonna look into them because they were nice. They were nice.
Yeah, they're cool. Green, and I had a green top. So
yeah, they match. They match. So if we keep talking about tournaments, last year in Paris, obviously, what a run! Like, it's not really like the title itself, but beating Djokovic, beating Hurkacz, beating Carlos Alcaraz. Like, what happened in the tournament for you to just like play against the best players in the world back to back and just playing as good as you did?
Yeah, I was feeling very comfortable before the tournament. I had 2 good weeks in Stockholm and Basel, which helped me a lot to go in there with strong belief from the beginning. And I saw the draw. I mean, it looked tough, and it was tough. So so I knew what I was going into, but the week before that helped me a lot to believe and not be like shocked about this.
Mm-hmm.
And I just took one match after each other, because the first match I was so close to lose also to Stan, and managed to pull it through. And from there on, when you're so close to lose, you kind of relax a bit more, because you feel like you're half out of the tournament and you're still in. So you're just happy to be in the tournament. And from there on, I played my tennis, was calm, played with my, played good in the important moments in every matches, and kept the belief. Even the final was, in some moments, tough to believe that I could win this one, but I still, like, 3-1 in the third set. I was down 30 love. I told myself, let's believe, let's fight till the end and see what happens. And that's the only thing I can control. So that's what I did, and I managed to pull it through and win my first 1,000 title.
And actually, like, we were talking about with Carlitos yesterday, and he told us, like, the hardest match for him in his career was against Gaston in 2021, where he actually lost. And I guess it's kind of hard sometimes to play against French players over there. Stan is obviously not French, but I guess the people were with him. That's why maybe it was one of your toughest matches, you would say?
Actually, not really, because we played on a small court, but still it was extremely loud for sure.
Yeah.
But I think the toughest match I've played, not because of the crowd, because the crowd was, I think, a lot of the times on my side in the final.
Mm-hmm.
But Novak was so tough to play. It was like I was pushing the limit on every point, and just to have a chance. So he's extremely tough, and especially with all the nerves you go into a final with, makes it even harder. And then also, I mean, I played Gaston as well in Paris in French Open, and I played extremely well. But with the crowd in Paris for him was tough also. But I think as you learn, as you try it and get experience with it, it's how to control it. And I'm sure Carlos knows now how to control it.
Definitely.
Showed it.
Yeah, but I mean, you're like that young, you and Carlos, but especially you. And I guess like, yeah. Sometimes like when you're young in tennis, you have some things, but maybe as you win tournaments and stuff, you get the experience. So yeah, I'm sure for sure like Carlos would take a lesson from that, and you won the tournament. So you did had a lesson. But yeah, I would love to talk about many more things, but I have like loads of questions here. But I wanted to throw like a 10 quick test for you, like just some like quick question and answers. So let's go for it. Let's go for it, Holger. So yeah, first question: favorite food?
Pasta bolognese.
Keep it classy. Yeah. Your favorite thing about Spain?
It's tough. There's many good things. So I'll say the people. The people, they're great. Very good energy. Yeah.
We love you as well.
Thank you.
One tennis match that you remember from your childhood?
I remember Roger Rafa Wimbledon final 2009.
What can we say about that? Planning to keep using Twitter as much?
Of course. I'm on it, man.
What would you say is the most Danish thing about you?
It's a tough question. I don't know, actually. I don't like it when it's cold. That's very Danish. I don't like when it's... I don't know. Sorry.
No, of course. We'll jump to the next one. Favorite crowd you love to play for? Let's keep it non-Spanish so you can talk about the tournament.
I think when you don't play... I think honestly France and Italy, as long as you don't play a local player, because they have so much energy. And like, I played Rome last year in a qualification on an outside court, and it was full. And imagine for qualifying, and the energy they show, the passion they show also in France is incredible. And I think as a tennis player, it's amazing to feel the support.
Okay, sweetest victory on your career?
Novak Djokovic, Paris.
I guess it makes sense. Most devastating defeat of your career?
I think against Rublev at the Australian Open this year.
One rule you would change in tennis?
To play no ad.
And then lastly, one goal for 2023?
To win a Grand Slam.
Hopefully you'll do it. I think you have what it takes. A pleasure to have you here, Holger. Any last words you want to say to the Spanish fans?
It was good to talk to you, and let's give it all here in Madrid.
Hopefully. Throw some vamos to the crowd.
Yes, I will.
I'll see you playing in the court.
Thank you. Thank you, man.